Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Again, it's Mixon. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On second down, here's Mixon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd.
Here we go.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
12, 11, 11.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Here we go.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like...
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Jake Elliott readies for the field goal try. He was originally drafted by the Bengals. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality that he's got a man complete? And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Here's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll make it third down.
On one, ready?
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, Burrow.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. From 17 yards out.
And the Bengals are once again back in front.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Okay, ready?
But first down, Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's got some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 72 yards.
And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon,
28 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front.
extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on third.
Blanket in the passing lanes.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. It's down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 50. 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. First down, here's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From midfield now, Burrow.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away at incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Hassan Reddick gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Check, man. Check, man. Check, careful. 19 right. Hey, check that, street.
They'll throw now on the final play. Forced out to his left. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to